morning, Rancho. I'm braving the elements, the traffic, and all sorts of things to bring you this episode I've wanted to talk about for a while. It's Santa Margarita Parkway Bridge. You see it behind me here. We're going to do something a little different today. We spent a lot of time getting some drone coverage. Lisa does a fantastic job with the cameras and the drones. And I'm going to voice over what we're going to do. So stick with me. We're going to switch over to the drone cam. We've got some beautiful footage and some information about some things that have happened with the bridge and things that we feel should be addressed. So see what you think. Thanks. The Santa Margarita Parkway Bridge was built in the 80s. The bridge stands about 60 feet off the ground and contains a rather unique design that has a gap in the middle with plants coming up through it, which gives a mistaken impression that there is ground close at hand. There have been 9 deaths since 2000 off of this bridge. Records for deaths prior to 2000 are not available. 2 of the deaths are confirmed accidents, and those were in 2005 and 2006. This led the city to installing additional lighting and safety improvements in 2007. One of the 9 deaths couldn't be confirmed as a suicide and is thought to also be accidental. Of the suicides in RSM, for the 2013 to 2016 time period that I have information available for, 45% were falls from bridges. In 2013, a report was put together at the request of Councilman Jerry Holloway to get costs for a variety of safety and suicide prevention measures. A link for that report is in the description to this video. Considering it is even hard to tell that Parkway is a bridge, if you're unfamiliar with the area, it seems that something indicating that it is in fact a bridge would be called for. The cost of that is $2,000 according to the report. The cost for higher fencing comes in at about $1.2 million, and netting, kind of like what they have on the Golden Gate Bridge, is nearly $14 million. Jerry Holloway was the only council member to vote yes on any of these proposals. The other 4 members rejected them. Councilman Holloway said he would bring this up again in the future, but so far we haven't seen it. That could be because there's been virtually no change in the makeup of the council since that time, and the outcome is expected to be the same. I unfortunately witnessed the 8th death off the bridge in the summer of 2013. I happened to be driving across the bridge, and I saw a lot of police cars come. Well, 2 of them were already there, and more were coming in. They're coming in the opposite direction, and they were parked, sticking out into the traffic. I saw a couple of police officers on the bridge and a guy standing there, and I was with my daughter, and we're like, what the heck's going on? And then we see the guy just jump over the bridge, and then the police were running over to that point. Unfortunately, the last suicide that was in November 2014, fortunately we haven't had one in a while, was a friend of mine, and I can't really begin to speculate what was going on there, but it was especially tragic for the father of a young family. Some people are determined to kill themselves and will do it no matter what, and we talked about this in our last episode. Others are having a bad moment in time, possibly aided by alcohol or drugs, and killing themselves seems like a good idea in that moment. But if they can be stopped for a moment, and there's some resource, there's a sign, there's a phone, it just seems like there's something that we could do. Is any price too high? Yes. Millions of dollars is too much, but we could certainly implement some of these less expensive measures. We didn't build the bridge. We inherited it probably from the county, and we should probably look to the county, state, and feds for some kind of available funds. We certainly pay enough gas tax for road work at this point. If this topic is of concern to you, I know it's a concern to a lot of people, then let your council members know that you would like them to revisit it and at least take some minimal steps. Let's start with some signage. That should be simple. We're putting up signs for the street sweeping right now. I've included their emails in the description of this video as well. So that was the program. We hope you enjoyed it. Please like, follow, YouTube, Facebook. I know it's getting noisy. I feel like I'm on ABC News now. Tell your friends, you have a business, let us know. Contacts here, goodmorningrancho@gmail.com. We look forward to meeting with more of the businesses that we've been talking to.